What's up, guys? Face Pomage here, or Pomage, or Austin, whatever floats your brotherly boat. And I have a special guest with me. Who are you?
I'm Zakk. I'm a little drunk right now, and I'm the manager of Face Pomage. And I also make oil money and win money at the same time.
He's always winning.
I'm always winning.
He's all for winning. So I got a lot of requests to do a dual commentary with one of my brothers. My other brother is not here. They've both moved out. I'm currently the lonely son in the house right now. That's why everyone's always like, where is everyone? Why is it all quiet? But, you know, here's one of them. He lives in Alberta. And, Zakk, just tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I'm 21 years young. I don't like to say old because I feel like I tell myself every time I hear a birthday thing, or when my birthday starts or begins or ends, depends what kind of view you look at it, I think I'm 1 year closer to death every single time. So I try to be optimistic about it and be saying, I'm 21 years young, I graduated college, and I moved out to Alberta for wind turbines, and now I'm working on dirty oil money. But I got a new job back to go into wind turbines, so I'm traveling. I travel a lot.
Yo, when you were talking about friggin' your age, that was the most depressing thing I ever heard. 1 year closer to death, I mean, yo, that's so depressing. I can still say I'm young. You're pretty much pooched.
I think I'm going to die at any time, so I live like I'm going to die at any time. See?
That sounds like a
lyric.
lyric.
Reverse that at any point. It's just all about the mind, right? You just kind of reverse things.
We're getting deep. We could just do a podcast about getting deep. Good?
We could do podcasts. You can be the next Joe Rogan and that gay guy.
Oh my God. Joe Rogan, man.
He gets so deep. I remember
He does.
In college, every time I would drive back home, because in Kingston, I was 4 hours away from home, and when I would travel home, I'd have my good friend Andrew Burns come with me, and we would listen to Joe Rogan live all the way home, and time would just fly by because he had some deep thoughts and brought in some interesting characters to just like blow my mind. Like literally he was talking about weed for an hour and I was like, wow, I wish I could do that for an hour. I don't even know.
You don't even know.
I just want to get lost in that guy's mind.
You
I want him
could.
to come to me and I want to get lost inside him.
Alright, that sounds a little sexual, I guess. But, you know, some common questions that everyone wants to know. What did you think about my gaming and YouTube career before I started doing before and after? Start with before.
Well, when I was your age, back then when you started, it was around grade 9, grade 8. That's when I started to go into Gears of War. So I saw a lot of myself going in you, and then I always made fun of you because you were always the 2.0 version of me, so you would always do better than me, and I always made sure you knew it too. So I was always very supportive because my mom would come in and kick me off, and I made a clan called Gears of War Gods back in the first Gears of War days, and we were top 5 on game battles. So, well, I was, if I didn't really respect my mom, or I had so much respect for my mom that I would get off, and it definitely wasn't challenge. It wasn't, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I wasn't very, what's the word? What's that word?
Word.
I wasn't as very, like, I tried to keep doing what I was doing, like the way Austin did, because my mom tried to do the same thing with him. but Austin kept on persevering right through and through. And so he was started joining top clans on YouTube. And
There's only one.
it was only just one. I remember you trying out for a bunch of them, but no one would take you. And to me, it was pretty funny. It was really funny.
Such a douche. Oh my god. That was some depressing time, man. Like, I tried out for style, and, you know, I was so confident because I had the leader comment on the video, was like, yo, I'm really looking forward to this. No. He said no to me. And one of the leaders was Sprat. And I always bring this up whenever I talk to him. It's like, Sprat, you rejected me, man. And then little after that, I went for Supra. That was a pretty big waste of time, honestly, because it was Supra, but whatever. But I love going back and being like, yo, what if these people recruited me, and where would I be now? Because everything.
What if they did recruit you and their clan would be on top, right?
Maybe.
Look at you now. And every time I say look at you or look at me now, because I went through a tough time too just this past year. And then when I say look at me now, I think of Chris Brown. Chris Brown getting swagged on so hard. Look at me now. I'm getting paper.
That's Wakamon and Josh would say. Another common question. What did you think, like, when you already knew that, like, a majority of my friends were not really supportive. What did you think, like, through that time?
I thought, because I went through the same thing too. I was socially retarded, or dysfunctional is what I like to call it. I'm not sure if that's the proper term.
Yeah.
But I was socially retarded from grade 9 to grade 11 is when, because I went through Gears of War and then I went back to World of Warcraft, and I literally had, that was pretty much my life, and I met some of the greatest people I've ever met was over online or the internet if you're 90 years old. But I thought it was awesome.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. And, so, what was I going to ask you personally? It wasn't a common question. There's a lot of common questions for the next dual commentary with Mom. What was it? Oh my god, I can't think. Oh, what did you think about the night? I don't know if you remember this. The night I got asked to join Optic, and I kind of woke you up, but you're also a little bit drunk. And
I remember that night. I remember it like it was yesterday. You like, I'm not sure if my ex-girlfriend was there or not, sleeping beside
no, she wasn't.
me. I don't know if she was. But you came into my room and then you shook me up, but I was like, well, I wasn't like, you came up and said, Zakk, I got into Optic, and I was like, really? That's cool, dude. Let me go to sleep and I'll react tomorrow. Passed right back to sleep. And then I remember when I woke up, I was like, oh my god, Austin got into a huge gaming organization on YouTube. And he's actually going to make something of it. Because I know how much he was committed into doing something like this. And when his mind is on something, he continues on doing that thing until he excels. He's the 2.0 version of me. Except that he's living the dream of a 17-year-old life. So I came up to his room, jumped on him because I knew he would be passed right out, and I was like, Austin, that is awesome that you joined Optic.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, it was an exciting night. Like, I was so excited, I was like shaking. I was up for like 2 hours later because I was like beyond excitement. And, you know, I was kind of expecting like a bigger reaction, but Zakk was like obviously like half drunk and just passed out on his bed and just didn't know what was going on. But I remember that same morning, Mom thought it was a scam, and she was like, oh yeah, who do I talk to about this, yada 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 yada. And I literally had to put her on the spot to convince her fully on. Oh, and that was Daisy. And I think that's our cue. This gameplay was against some fans, I believe. Standoff, we got 90 plus with a 6 on screen with like 5 swarm kills. It was retarded. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and favorite if you did. Subscribe. It's free. And say goodbye, Zachary.
I'm Zakk, Vagina Destroyer, and I destroy vaginas.
There you have it. I'm FaZe Pomage, and I will see you guys later.